The wind rises. Upon the gale. Squall and fury.
Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there? Huh.
Ah. Seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip work. Seems you're getting into the swing of things around here. Impressive. Very impressive.
So, now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Huh? What do you mean it's a good time?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
We get it. Just tell us already.
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
Something even more terrible? Like what?
A group of cannibals.
Cannibals? In the fortress of...
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here. But what's even scarier is that they have a special proclivity. Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here. Oh, Paimon stump.
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter. Learning the truth behind dark secrets isn't necessarily a good thing. I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all eternity? Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now. When will all the secret...
You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it...
Vidoc isn't here. But the guys who went to work in the morning are...
Just stay away.
What? What are you saying? You shouldn't go around saying stuff.
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of other people's business.
They're at attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us. But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might just be trying to lure us in? Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon. So you mean we still need to investigate some... Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
We just want to ask you a simple have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
Well... right! We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard...
Really? I see. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning?
And they just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month, and it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for...
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both you...
If that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be...
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentence. Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned? Right, both are a possibility. But Fielding... Paimon knew you would say that. Alright,
Too slow.
Oh, I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for... Huh? Traveler? Did you fall asleep already? Traveler, come on, wake up! Oh, it looked like you were just peacefully sleeping. Really? So we're finally starting... Okay, well, it's about time for us to get moving. This should be the place.
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are.
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
What'd you say? Yeah, so what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality.
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors and—
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never—
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here. Huh? What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Hey, do you know our boss? Whoa. We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret. So, did he have you come here to find us?
Oh, so your child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that, All right. I guess that's proof enough for me. I believe you.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
We gave him the business for a while and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the fortress of Maripede. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration rank. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided—
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again. And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get it done. So, we got to work and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow. But has a child already escaped? Why are you—
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface, but Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was obsessed about it. So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed and that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of—
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to—
is it also possible—
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. It's one thing we—
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming—
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when It's impossible to navigate unless—
Do you think Child got trapped?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was—
Really? Then have him come investigate. Pronto.
It's getting late. We should leave.
Yeah, we learned a lot about what— When you said you— Fortunately, now that we can— It's morning already? Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep. Huh? Wait, look over there. It's one of Linny's cards. Let Paimon see what's— Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it... It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off. From the sound of it, Lenny's been making progress with his investigation. We still have some time before we meet up. Look! There are some people talking over there! Let's look...
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs?
Hey, speak for yourself.
Oh, you think you're special or something?
I don't buy.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had...
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with... Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld, eh?
And what makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you? That's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you...
Whoa. Sounds like they're really... Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or That's true.
I'll never get a handle on all this paperwork.
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something.
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on...
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine.
You hear that, Quista?
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
Really? Are we that...
You're kidding. How often does anyone get a personal tour led by His Grace himself? Practically everyone was talking about it. Word has it that you also caused quite the kerfuffle.
A little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry. We're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the...
So, you two really like to gossip? Whew, you sure know how...
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that? Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You should prove you're worthy.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right. That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing. You could be...
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here. Listen, kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better treatment in the...
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all. Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just...
But did you know that Jurier was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying...
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like every... Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right?
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was...
But that Lorvine's also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight with a man, and she also got sent to the infirmary. Come to think of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days, too.
Wait a second. You don't think...
Do you think... Could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really hard to imagine.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Jurier to a pulp that one time. And...
Quit following me.
Hey, you over there? Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
You TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow Invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game? All right. No pressure.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition. There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outside... Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right?
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right, then. Did you have anything specific in mind?
Why don't you pick? We'll let you know if we've heard it already.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've been? Did you know that there are some people who are always gossiping over in the... Yeah, so you've already met those two. They're quite a pair. They always keep an eye out for the latest happenings and gossip about everything. I've never seen anyone with more time on their hands. I heard that they used to be a chef and a bartender before they were sent down here. You know how bartenders are, always chatting with customers. And chefs love to pass the time just...
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more... Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
Huh?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect... A forbidden zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that.
It's just a rumor we've been hearing.
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time.
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. Relax.
Huh? That look in your eyes. You found something?
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him.
Oh, as expected of the legendary duo. Huh. I'd have never guessed that myself. The rumors swirling about this place are unreliable after all, and Master Child probably went missing because he found a way out. He is a harbinger after all. I suppose he's much more resourceful than I initially gave him credit. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact way. Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons.
His agenda might be linked to his disappearance.
His escape route is already flooded, so we'll have to task someone with professional diving.
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would.
Bingo! Is he?
He's working today. Coming here as a group would have attracted too much attention. No need to thank me. This was, honestly, I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right on.
Collecting information is always.
Now, let me think. To find out more information, Fremine will have to retrace Master Child's original route. And if he's to do that, he'll have to set out on the next pipe cleaning day at the earliest. That's 6 days from now.
You can even estimate how long it'll take for him.
We've been working together for a long time. Traveler, what say you to meeting here 9 days? Oh, and there's just one last thing. Though we can just sit back and wait for Fremine's report on Master Child's whereabouts, we still need to make more progress. Fremine's no master of disguise. Lynette's still working on getting intel from the other areas, and I'll need to spend some time helping Fremine prepare.
What do you want us to do? Will it be hard?
Well, I won't call it easy per se, but I think you'll be able to pull. Listen carefully. You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environment. You've mentioned several sketchy-looking people always meeting at the infirmary earlier, so it probably has something to do with the secret we're hoping to uncover. Investigate the internal structure of the infirmary and any active dealings within, but also there's no need to take risks. Don't forget. Oh, my apologies, I just started.
But that's not a bad thing, right? All right, then we'll head out as soon as we finish.
Let's go our separate ways for now then. Don't forget, we meet here again in 9.
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will take a peek. There seem to be several people inside.
Right. I feel like we...
It's not impossible.
So... it's a bit hard to understand them from here. So, why don't we just try to talk to them in person? Someone! Please help! He's sick!
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you begin. The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapsed onto the ground. Paimon doesn't know what to do. Freezing limbs, twitching fingers, and pale complexion. Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly. You can do it, Traveler! Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. My checkup has confirmed that he's not in any mortal danger. That's our worst fear out of the way. Oh, that's good. I'll continue my diagnosis of the patient now. Please, relax and take a deep... Don't sense serious damage to your organs either. Does it hurt when I press here? And here? Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. Oh, how strange. What about here? Does this hurt? Oh, I understand. I think you just ate something that disagreed with you. That's all. Nothing too serious. Outside of a pretty bad stomachache when it decides to act. So that's what it is. Thank goodness it's not any... And there have been other inmates complaining about the food recently. I'll inform our head chef, Mr. Woolsey, of this problem as soon as possible. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low, so you should recover within a couple days. Miss Levine, I'll have to trouble you to help me look after this new patient while I'm...
Very well.
And she hopped away, just like that.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
His stomach ache's really bad. He was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really worried.
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic.
Well...
What do you mean that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course I can't speak for the whole fortress, but it's not like everyone imprisoned here is useless. Though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sishuin take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have to lecture me about it in front of another patient?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. You could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier. Don't forget that you are the primary reason I have frequent heart palpitations.
Hey, don't start arguing now! Please, keep it civil! Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be released
But...
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
Please allow me to end this boring and useless conversation. Oh, and Mr. Jurier, I don't want to see your face here again.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this excessively noisy place.
He just slowly walked off? Like that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand...
I mean, can you blame me? Look, who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Sishuin should be back soon. No, it's...
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our medicine, Miss Sishuin.
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here, this should be 2 days' worth of medicine for... Miss Levine, I left in a bit of a hurry just now. Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you... Yellow, huh? I understand. These are yours. Please, make sure to go to bed early after taking them tonight.
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
See ya! I'm going to fill out your medical record now. You're widely known as the Traveler, right? I just want to double check. Those two made quite the commotion just now, so why don't we let the Traveler rest? So his primary symptoms are abdominal pain with secondary symptoms of nausea. Is there... Alright then. Is there anything we should know besides to take the med? No, his base constitution is quite good, so I'm sure he'll recover quite quickly after taking... Got it! Paimon will hold the traveler to that for sure. Oh, you're going to take a nap already? We've been to lots of places together. So you're the best of companions. Ah, you're awake. How do you feel? You slept for a really long time, but well, now you can go back without a worry in the world. Thank you, Miss